Hello, Open Door staff and patients. Some of you may already know me. I am Tori Starr, the CEO of Open Door Community Health Centers. I wanted to share with you today some thoughts and recommendations on working together as a community, staying safe during the pandemic, and how to take care of each other over the upcoming 4th of July holiday. Living through the COVID pandemic is like running a marathon. Most of us wish that it was a sprint. It is not. We are likely to be dealing with this challenge for at least 2 years. That means we can only be successful by working together as a community and as a nation. The virus isn't political. It is a biological entity whose sole goal is to reproduce. We can only be successful in protecting ourselves by working collaboratively. This includes doing some things we are not used to and feel very unnatural to us. We are changing our habits. It takes practice, but most importantly, a personal commitment to protecting each other. We can do this. We will be tested this weekend as many visitors to our community may not be following the governor's and public health officials' recommendations. We must lead by example. As a community, Humboldt has always pulled together in a crisis. Our public health officer, our sheriff, and our elected officials have exhibited strong and thoughtful leadership. We must follow their lead and show our commitment by practicing the recommendations provided to us. Now let's hear from our Chief Clinical Officer, Dr. Kelvin Vu, who has some clear advice as to staying safe and working together. Have a happy and safe weekend. Take good care of each other. Thank you.
Oh, hello. I'm Dr. Kelvin Vu. You may recognize me from such events as the virtual town hall meeting, the virtual roadshow, or in the hallway of an Open Door clinic, or in the aisle of our local Costco, wearing a mask, of course. I'm here today to talk to you about something very important, hygiene. I know what you're thinking. What can a clean-shaven gentleman such as myself give you when it comes to advice? Well, my wife sometimes asks me the same question, but I will try anyway. As our county, state, and country is struggling during the COVID-19 pandemic, we must remember that we are in this together. Our actions and attitudes count in slowing down this virus. There are simple things we can all do to make a difference. Here are 5 tips. Tip number 1, be kind, and if appropriate, be funny. Tip number 2, wear a mask. As a doctor, I can wear a mask, especially when doing complicated doctor surgery, so you can wear a mask when you're near another person. My mask protects you, your mask protects me. Sort of like safe sex practice. Tip number 3, hand washing and hand awareness. Do not touch your face. Tip number 4, practice physical distancing, at least 6 feet. You can achieve this by minimizing indoor activities with multiple people, or you can also move as many activities as possible outdoors. Tip number 5, keep your social circle small and limit your close contacts. If you must widen the circle of interaction, consider forming a corona bubble or a quarantine pod with trusted people. Another way to remember is to avoid the 3 C's. Avoid close spaces, avoid crowded places, and avoid close contact settings. As we enter the summer month, there continues to be an increase in the number of positive COVID-19 cases, with record-breaking daily increase in various states, including our very own California. The epicenter of hotspots has moved from New York to California, with ICU beds reaching near or over capacity in some hospitals. Here in Humboldt County, last week, there were 9 new confirmed cases in one day, the highest daily total in the month of June. More than ever, we must continue to remind the public, our patients, and ourselves that the first surge of COVID-19 is not over. With the long weekend coming up to celebrate Independence Day, let us use common sense, practice the discussed tips to keep each other safe and our community healthy. Kelvin Vu out.